There's no better time to get into meme coin trading than right now. Only 4 months left until 2026. If you're not serious, click off and watch some TikToks. But if you are, lock in, guys. Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're at all-time highs right now. Solana is pushing to $200. Actually just broke $200 right now. There's a lot of money to be made. Being profitable trading meme coins is tough since there's so much data, rugs, tools, and platforms available. But this platform, Axiom Pro, gives you access to all the tools you need to have the edge in trading. They have the fastest transaction speeds, the cheapest fees, Twitter tracker, wallet tracker, reward system every time you trade. You can get cash back in Solana, and more. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step on the whole platform what trading strategy to use, how to identify rugs and scams, pay the cheapest fees, and give you the exact meme coin filters I use to catch minimum 2x's to max 100x's and more. I have a link in the description for 10% off trading fees and 2x rewards. Click start trading, sign up with either your fan wallet. Let's get into it. First things first, you're going to need the cheapest fees and really good slippage. So click the bottom left right here. And on buy settings on preset 1, have it at 20% slippage and 0.0004 priority and bribe. For sell, have 30% slippage and same fees here and mev mode off. You will literally save a lot of money when you ape with the low amounts here, so it's really good. So for preset 2, this is where you have bigger pockets. You have a few $100 to a few $1,000 and you're aping in minimum 0.5 sol. This is the preset you want to be using. So same slippage, 20 and 30. And for the priority and bribe, have it at 0.005 and bribe at 0.001. This is probably like $1 or two. It's a little bit more, but you're going to need to put a lot more fees on when you're playing with size. So preset 1, you want to ape with minimum, anything 0.01 or like 0.05, 0.1, 0.2. Max cap it at 0.4, I would say, to be safe. Yeah, because if you're aping with like let's say a sol or two sol and you have mev mode off, you're gonna get mev'd by a bot. If you guys don't know what that means, is there's these bots that will front run your buy. So they will right before you buy, they will buy, and then they will wick your candle and you'll get filled up here, and then they just sell on you for profit. So preset 1, mev mode off. Preset 2, mev mode reduced or secured. Before you guys do anything else, you should set up your wallet tracker so you can track really good traders and calls, and then also your Twitter tracker here so you can stay up to date on the news. Anything drops, you're ready for it. So just click on import right here, and you can basically paste all the exported wallets here. So if you guys see in the middle right here, it's empty. That's because I have filters. They're high volume filters, so they filter out the shitty coins and they just give me the coins that are getting a lot of volume and they're worth looking at. So on new pairs, click filters. On audit, make sure you have the age at 10 minutes max, dev holding max at 15. And then on metrics, volume of 8,000 minimum and minimum market cap of 8,200. Make sure pump, bonk, and bags are selected too. And then on final stretch, audit, you want to have the age at 15 minutes max, dev holding max 15%. And then on metrics, make sure you put 25,000 minimum volume and minimum market cap at 15,000. And for migrated, you want to have max age minutes at 720 and then dev holding 15%. And then on metrics, minimum volume of 150,000 and minimum market cap at 50,000. So what these filters do is they literally just filter out shitty coins that get zero volume. So when I take out new pairs, let's take out the metrics right here. So if I take all this out, click apply all, you're gonna get spammed with a bunch of shitty coins, a bunch of 1 out of 10s. Like you don't want to be looking at this. You want to be looking at the 7 minimum out of 10 to 10 out of 10. So these are the type of filters I have, so you can get a higher chance of catching these coins and making a really good profit. And it's just less clutter. It's like you're organizing your room. There's like less clutter in your face. It's really good. It makes your chances higher of making money. Now I'm going to show you a method to tracking really good profitable wallets that you can add to your arsenal right here. So let's click on vision right here, top left, or like top middle, and just click on 1 day, 3 day, 7 day, and you can see all the people, all the calls that are making money. This is a recent update by Axiom, so it's really nice and clean data right here. So in this whole day, this guy named Mitch made 88K, Dayum made 37K, Mr. Frog made 33K, and you can just scroll down and track all these people right here. See their win rates, see how much money they make, and yeah, you can just track them. You'll find some like really good wallets in here. Like this guy named let's see, yeah, this guy named DM. See how much he made. Yeah, in one day 53K. In the past 7 days, he's up 74K. This guy's a high win rate. He's making a lot of money. So you want to track wallets like this. Yeah, that's the first way. And the second way is you can go into any coin and just click the top traders and just scroll down. And you can see all the people who made the most amount of money on a coin. It's really good info. So this person right here, he put in 2.3 SOL and he made 3.6. Scroll down. This guy bought zero point 0.9 Solana and he sold 4.3. He made 3 Solana. So this guy just made a like 2-3x right here. And I can just track and see which ones are doing well. Combining this top traders and also the vision, adding both of these into your wallet tracker, you're gonna get a really good list of high quality traders that you can even like copy trade, like right when they buy, you can see what they buy and you can make a lot of money doing so. So this is what the chart looks like and all the token info in Axiom. It shows the top 10 holders, dev holdings, snipers, insiders, bundlers, holders, pro traders, and the DEX paid. So you want to make sure that coins have at least less than 35% holders of top 10. Because if you have anything higher than that, that means, 40, 50% of the top 10 holders they are controlling the whole supply, like basically half of the whole supply. So you don't want that. If someone sells, it will create a gigantic candle and that will, crash the coin. In these community coins, make sure dev has 0%. You don't want these people having a supply unless if it's like an AI project and they lock their supply, then that's a different story. Make sure the bundlers are low and insiders are low. The holders to pro traders has a decent ratio. So pro traders is basically real people, real wallets buying, and the rest are pretty botted. So yeah, you can see their token banner right here. This is the DEX paid. Avoid rugs. Never buy these type of charts that they just spawn in at like 100K with these gigantic candles and these really weird candle patterns. Also, look at the holders. When you see coins that the top 10 holders all have, point 0.1, point 0.1, point 0.1 holding, these are all bots. Look at it. Every single wallet has like 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.05, 0.01, 0.1, 0.1. It's all multi-walleted and it's just a scam. So do not fall for these type of charts. Buy coins that have these type of charts right here. It's very fluid. Candles are very printed nicely. Look at the top 10 holders. Some guys 13 SOL, 4 SOL, 4 SOL, 2 SOL, 14 SOL, 14 SOL, 35 SOL. Some guys point 0.3, that's fine. Narrative is good. So that's the ones you want to pay attention to. There's so many coins on the screen. You're probably asking like, which one do I buy? Like there's so many coins. What do I look for? The fundamental of a meme coin is literally just a narrative, right? Like, what's the story of the coin? Every single minute, every single second, you're thinking to yourself, what's the narrative of the coin? What's the meta of the coin? What's trendy about it? Is it a news coin? Is it a tweet coin? Is it a community coin right here? Is there a meta? Is there a trend? Is there like a animal meta where there's a lot of dogs and cat coins migrated? What's doing well right here? Naka Rare Pepe, bringing the most top quality and most rare pepes on the blockchain. 69 coin, the best number. So it's like a beta coin of Farcoin. Let's see, scam coin. See what I'm seeing here is it's community coins. The meta is community coins. So you want to be looking for community coins now. Massive low taper. Someone just made this. So you just want to be looking, a Boop coin. This is another Farcoin beta play. And yeah, you just want to see what looks good to you. You want to measure narrative like 1 out of 10. That's what I do. It's really good. So it's like Cucumber. Are we in the part of the cycle where people are making meme coins off of things I build and say, let's see, Cucumber. So I'm guessing this is guy as a dev. I mean, Cucumber, you can get like a good like 2 to 5x or 2 to 3x from this and just get out. This coin doesn't run. So that's how you want to be basing off of coins. Serif, I don't know what this is, but it's a community coin. So yeah, there's just you want to be paying attention to narrative and meta, community and also volume. Are these coins getting a lot of volume? Like this cucumber got 66K of volume in 5 minutes. So this coin's getting a lot of volume. You want to always buy on dips. You always want to buy on minimum 30% dips to max like 62%. So you could have gotten right here, or you could have waited for an extra pullback into here, and then you can just enter right here. And then let's see what a 2x is. Yeah, basically right up here, 30K, you can sell for near 2x. So you can boom, you can scalp, put one soul here, sell at, 30K. Boom, that's already zero point 0.8 soul right there you just made. And looks like it's getting more volume. This might push higher right here. Dude, someone just ate 3 soul. So if you put a soul down there and you just scalp this right here, 2x, boom, that's a soul right there. That's $195 already, price of soul. So just like that, you can just scalp, good plays. What you could also do is, if you think this can migrate, oh man, someone just aped a lot of soul there, 4.9. What you could do also is you can ride these coins. You can also sell half of your supply for 2x and then just ride the rest. So now you're risk free. Or if you didn't sell, you'd be up, you know, nearly a 3x. So you'd be nearly up 2 soul. A lot of opportunity. See, these narrative coins are coming out every single second. This altcoin is at a mill right now. It doesn't even have to be low market cap coins. It can be coins that just migrated. And if the narrative is really good, it will start sending. Like this, it's called altcoin right here. It's not a phase, mom. So it's basically, altcoin. Well, it's like an emo coin, right? Like alternative person. It's an emo coin. So the narrative is funny. So around when it migrated, like you can even, like there was a lot of buying action here happening. Like if you want to do a risky entry, actually not really risky, it was like a little dip, you can get into here. It was respecting these lows. You can get in there, draw this line here and wait for a pullback maybe. Oh, 114K, you can get in there and then just, just ride it. Or let's say you missed entry, right? Okay, so let's draw this low out. Came here, went to 200, went to 300K, which is a psychological number. It's a whole number. From 300K, dip down to 36%. So you could have gotten here, buy right here, see how it's reacting. It didn't go below this low, right? And then we start sending. And if you miss that entry and you're like, oh, I really like this narrative, this can go to a mill. So this goes to 500K. 500K is also, I mean, it's a whole number, right? Everyone buys and sells at whole numbers. That's just how the psychology works. So 500K dips pretty nicely, 34%. You can get in right here. You can buy right there, see how it reacts. Oh, it's not doesn't look like we're trending lower. Boom, that's just another 2x right there, like 300K to 600K. It doesn't matter if you have a job, like if you have a 9 to 5, or you're doing remote work, like all it takes is about like minimum 1 hour a day. I mean, the best case is if you have at least a few hours a day up to like 10, 12 hours and just staring at the charts and just getting more experience and just looking at the screen, right? Looking at new pairs final stretch migrated and just seeing all the coins that's coming out. Like, what is this? Pelagian, new TikTok viral religion. Okay, let's see what this is about. You click on the chart, see how it is. This whale just bought. Click on the community. Click on the TikTok. 25,000 posts. Everyone's posting about it. Some random religion. Do like ass alt super season. Why is this narrative good? Because it has that wordplay, ass, and it's spelling out alt super season. And what does that mean? Alt super season is, it's all the altcoins, Ethereum, Solana, the different cryptocurrencies that are sending right now because crypto's at a all-time high at the moment. So it's a crypto reference and it's spelling out ass. See, alt super season, ass. Picture of an ass. See, everyone, and this banner has a times 6900, 6900, that's a very memeable number. Let's check the community. Let's see what people are posting. Already 123 members. Alt super season. Now people are posting asses. It's alt super season. Show me the alt super season. No, I mean to see ass. Like, it's very memeable, very funny, and it correlates very good because the narrative is crypto's hot right now, and it's spelling out ass. Good narrative. You can get a big, really good dip here. See, after migration, everyone takes their profits. 55% dip. Mark out this low right here. You can wait for a pullback. Maybe you don't want to enter right here. Maybe you want to wait for a pullback, enter right here, see how it reacts. Does it go below this line? Does it not? Are people respecting it? Looks like they are. So start sending to what number? 150K, 155K. Psychological number. Dips down to like 75. Yeah, 75K, 80K. Comes back down to this low. It's another entry. On 90K entry, sell at 180. Boom, 2x. There's just like so much opportunity at play. It can be new pairs, it can be final stretch, it can be migrated. There's opportunity everywhere. Risk management and mindset is super important in trading. You want to risk what you can lose, not what you can't lose. Don't FOMO in. Don't revenge trade when you start losing, thinking you can make back the losses. Because in reality, most likely you can't because your mind will start thinking in fear because you're losing money and you'll start acting desperate and you'll start aping into shitty coins, shitty narratives, and you'll lose even more and you'll lose your mind. So you don't want to do that. I'll make a separate video on mindset and risk management some other day. But yeah, just risk what you can lose. If you have a small port, if you have zero point 0.1, ape in 0.05, you kind of have to because your portfolio is not that big and you hit some 2x's, maybe you get a zero point 0.2, zero point 0.3, ape in 0.05 again, ape 0.1. If you have a more of a portfolio around the soul or a soul to a few soul, 8.3, zero point 0.2, get better at spotting narratives. The best way is to paper trade, trade in your mind. Click on this coin, Chibi. See in your mind, oh, I would buy here and see where it goes. Look at narratives. Go like, is this narrative good? Is this narrative bad? Is it a 1 out of 10? Look at the charts. Go on the 1 second, go on the 5 second. This coin I just talked about, AS alt super season. Mark the charts. See, is it respecting? Okay, I see it goes to 200K psychological number. It fails to break that high, breaks it by a little bit, and dips all the way down to near 100K. 50% dip. Draw your line here at this low. Let's go on the 1 second chart. Yeah, draw your line at this 1 second chart. Does it go below here? In your mind, go like, okay, I would have taken a trade right here and write it to 200K. So this goes to 180. This back down. Now it goes to 200K. In your mind, you're like, okay, I just took profit. So you can just get better at this, or you can even ape with low amounts of money, and that will be your trading fees. I give you guys the wallet tracking. I give you guys the Twitter tracking. This makes it a lot easier. You can see already profitable traders buying into these coins, and you can just, you can learn from them. That's what I do. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope you guys learned a lot about the Axiom platform and how to benefit from it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more meme coin trading content. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay hydrated in the trenches, and peace.